Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of CJ's Coins and Crafts. This is one of the newest videos that I've been working on for you guys since I got back from helping out in Texas. So these are actually two boxes that I've been able to get through since I've been back. Without further ado, we'll jump right in. So I got some pretty good ones. This is the layout of how I usually do it. I set mine out newest to oldest, I'll give you a rundown, just a real quick rundown of what I got as far as the old ones. In the first box in the 1950s, I actually got four 1957 Denvers. I was actually kind of surprised that I got that many of just 1 year. And then I got a 52 Denver in the second box. I got a 1950, a 1956 Denver, and three 1957s. So I'm actually kind of interested to see what the next box is going to be with this many 1957s, seven coins being in boxes next to each other. 1940s in the first box, I got one 1940, and then I got a 1947. In the second box, I got a 1945 San Francisco Mint, and then a 1942 Denver. In the first box, I got a 1934 Denver, and I didn't get anything in the 30s from the second box, which is to be expected. Some of the Canadians, and I'm going to show those right now, is 71, 270, 1973s, 1974, a 1980, 1982, 84, and a 1991. What I was actually surprised about is just the quality of the coins from the 1970s. So as you can look at these coins, they're in actually really good condition. They still have a little bit of color left in them. One of the 1973s is in really good condition, comparatively to its brother, which looks like a mess. So this one has obviously seen some better days. It's got some more corrosion and stuff on it. This is 1974. It looks really good, except for like the top right has some environmental damage on it. But overall, the coin's in pretty good condition. I like finding these coins. This is the 1980. But still, all these, like I said, you just have really nice condition. They have a lot of color left in them, a lot of luster left in them. The fields are pretty clean. This is the 1982, 1984, and the 1991. It still has a lot of color left in it. Okay, so this is the one of the 1957s that I got from the first box. I was actually kind of surprised on the condition because I thought that this may be like a newer one, like a 58, or maybe something newer. I guess this is pretty close, but I don't know. So most of the 50s that I find are in pretty rough condition comparatively to this one. So I thought that was really interesting. I wanted to show these two coins right here before I get to some of the good ones. These two coins are ones, I don't know if you guys can see the color on this one, but it's got like a yellow. It's definitely been in contact with some kind of chemical, some kind of liquid that just really kind of throws the color off. So it comes off as like a yellow, how do I describe that color? Yeah, like pretty much like a yellow, kind of like a golden color. It's very muted and not very shiny, but I like some of the color in that one. And then I don't know if you guys can see this one. I'll try to get some light on it. It looks like an oil slick on the top of it, and it looks really interesting. Just the different colors. There's yellow, there's blue, there's purple. There you go. You guys can see that. This has some really interesting toning that came on this coin. It's one of those that, like, I wish I knew where it came from so I could find more like it. Just I really like the colors on this one, so I'm definitely keeping that one in my collection. Now I wanted to get to some of the really nice coins, or some of the oldest coins that I found in this box, in these two boxes. This one right here is the second oldest one that I found. This is a 1917. I actually didn't notice it. I thought it was a 1917 Philadelphia, but I don't know if you guys can see. See if I can get it to focus. Right underneath the 1 is actually an S. So this is a 1917 San Francisco Mint. This coin right here. So I thought it was really interesting. I'll put a picture up on the screen right now, so that you guys can see a close-up of the S. And again, when I first picked it, I thought that it was just a regular 1917. I did not even see the mint mark on it. Alright, so this one is just a little bit older. You guys can see that. This is a 1913. So there was about, I believe there's about 30 million of these minted. The 1913 Philadelphia. And it's still, like, it really blows my mind to find something that old and still in circulation. The back is really rough, but I still love finding these old coins. To think about how much history is in these old coins and how long that they've been in circulation before I came across it. That's what's really interesting. I have this one right here that I wanted to show you guys. I'll put up a picture in just 1 second, but I wanted to see if you guys could see why I picked this one out. Sorry, my camera's like trying to get like three different light sources right now. You guys see that on the left side of the memorial building? There you guys. There you can see it. So I flipped this coin over because I always look at the backs on 2000s. So in case you guys didn't see, this is a 2000 Denver. I always look at the back of the 2000s regardless on what mint it is, because I'm looking for the 2000 Philadelphia's White AM variety. The 1998, 99, and 2000, there is a variety that there is a space between the A and the M on the reverse of America, between right here on the standard dies. There is no space in between the A and the M, and if you can find the WAM variety, or White AM, then those are worth more because it's a rare die variety. But I saw this die chip. So what causes this is with all of the striking on the dies, the edge of the detail basically breaks off and it chips off the die. So when it strikes coins after that, it leaves what's called a die chip. So you can see how big that die chip is. It's pretty big comparative to the rest of the details, but I thought this was a great find and definitely going into my error coin collection. But you guys can find this. Again, this is just a regular 2000 Denver that you could find in pocket chains that is worth more than 1 cent. And then I'm going to follow up or finish this up. I ended up going through some halves. I had a little bit of time that I could go through some halves, and I scored this one right here. This is a 2008 Denver Mint. Nope, Philadelphia Mint. Sorry, 2008 Philadelphia. What's special about this one is that this is what's called an NIFC. This is a not intended for circulation. All of the Kennedy half dollars that were minted post 2003 were not minted for circulation. They were minted specifically for collectors. So if you happen to find any of these 2003 and newer, keep them, because they were never supposed to be in circulation. So front and back looks pretty good. There's a big scratch right up here past the eagle, but still, I like these. I like finding these because it makes you wonder about the history of this coin and how it ended up in circulation. Alright, that's my recap, guys. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my video. Please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, put them in the comment section below. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next box.